Welcome back to an all-new episode of the Zero Check Podcast. My name is Mike, his name is Donnie, his name is Chris, his name is Brad, and his name is Bill.
Hey.
How you doing, guys?
Doing good. It's got that new podcast smell. It's great.
Podcast smell.
I just wrote down the time we actually started so I can cut the other 45 minutes out.
Oh, there's some gold in that 45 minutes. I don't know where you want to cut that.
There's a significant, for the folks of you at home, there was a significant ramp up toward that involved a cameo from my 5-year-old son. It involved about 20 minutes of figuring out Bill's audio issues. What else did it involve? I can't remember now.
There was a discussion about
my T-shirt.
I don't remember. Your T-shirt.
Yeah, your T-shirt.
My
Goodwill
T-shirt
hunting.
was discussed.
Goodwill
We discussed Goodwill Hunting.
Yep.
We discussed a
I don't know.
URL squatter.
That guy.
That dude's amazing.
He's got a bunch of good domains I kind of want to buy.
Man.
for $5.1 million.
Yeah, but they're too expensive.
Why didn't I squat some domains back in the 90s? I don't know. I should have. I didn't know. I was in grade school.
You weren't a hacker then?
Yeah, I wasn't hacking then. Gentlemen, I have before me an agenda, but it is an agenda that has just one item on it. We're just going to get back into the adventure. You know, to recap, you guys have taken down the beast in a fight that was fun to run. Was it fun to play?
I was very impressed with Mitchell's heroism.
Yeah, that was really something. I
I was a little nervous there. Very nervous there.
I'll let you guys in under the hood of the module a little bit. In my opinion, the beast is meant to be fought at PC level +4. And I've read before, and I agree with the premise that the rule system pretty much falls apart at PC +5. And so the beast was about as high of a difficulty level combatant as the system, in my view, will bear. The beast was level 10.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow.
The beast was level 10. Now, I think the developers went ahead and threw that at the party because the beast also sits at about 60% HP, because he's meant to have been fought off by your townsfolk, you know? And so when you fought him, he was injured. And that's what I kind of kept alluding to. I was like, look, you don't have to land 10 hits on this guy. You just got to get about 5 on him. But yeah, I mean, most of you guys weren't able to hit him unless you were rolling like a 17 or up.
Right.
And that's really tough.
When he was critting on every hit, like, what was that? Like 41 you hit me
Yeah,
for?
you got a 41.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a 41. I think I was adding 22
to
dice rolls. So that 41 was a 19 that I rolled.
That 22, like with any conditions, like that 22 is REC. It's just, it's crazy.
My AC is 23. You just had to roll a 1 or a 1.
Yeah, the beast pretty much hits on a 1 through 10 and crits on an 11 through 20.
It's wild.
Basically, he was,
He's a beast.
pretty crazy.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
I mean, he's gargantuan owlbear.
He was meant to be crazy hard.
Yep.
But he's still meant to be beatable. But I don't know. I mean, he put some people in danger. And again, you know, look, when I down players, you know, whether I'm playing a wild animal or a, you know, a self-aware combatant, I do tend to move away from dying creatures, thinking that threat's been nullified. You know, the beast wants to win. The best way the beast can win is not by focusing and trying to kill a player. The beast wins by nullifying all 4 combatants, so the beast would move on. That's kind of always been my mentality. Do you guys like that, or should I, you know, do you think the owlbear would have gored Mitchell once or twice on the ground? I don't know.
If he couldn't get to anyone else.
Yeah, unless there's something in the creature's nature that would cause them to like keep going after something they take down.
I could see a human killing somebody on the ground, because
Right.
I would. If he
Holding
had
a
somebody
grudge,
down,
yeah.
I would stab him and kill him before I left him and went on to the next guy.
Well, like in the fight against Hargulka, like if he would have gotten Chris to 0 on the ground, I think he would have finished him off just because of that hatred of the fireballs, all that stuff. You know, I think
that was, you know, we never got to that point. That was something that was on the table with Hargulka.
No, wild animal. If a wild animal or a crazy animal can get at another combatant, I think they definitely would be going towards something else.
Yeah. And that makes sense. And also, I mean, look, we've been at this for a little while. We've developed a comfort level with each other on what we want the game to be. And I don't think any of us are really interested in me using game mechanics to get kills on players when it doesn't really feel like that's what would happen.
No, I mean, why would you do that when you can just use plot lines to kill people?
Yeah,
Brad, I was going to go there, but I decided to be the bigger man.
Right. Well, I don't know. Everyone seems to like that.
I'm sure Donnie was pumped about it.
Except for Donnie.
Donnie.
No, it's all good.
That's a good story.
Donnie and I, Bashk's out there still. He's out there.
Yeah, he is.
He's out there somewhere. But yeah, it was a great fight. Look, I've got a channel with other Kingmaker GMs, and the GMs are all spread out. Some of them are in book 1. I've got some guys that are in book 5 right now because their groups meet and play a ton, right? And more than one of them was like, I can't believe the Shrieker went off because that is like, it's not a particularly hard trap to see. And it's not a gigantic DC to do. But the Shrieker went off and pulled the owlbear out of the cave. And by the way, I can't remember if I said this to you guys before or not, but the owlbear takes 1d4 rounds to present itself. I rolled a 4. I could have rolled a 1, and you could have had him during the fungus stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I rolled a 4, and I was like, all right, I think we can make this work.
I don't know if we win that fight if we're still in the cave. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think we had to have.
Yeah.
If we couldn't spread
space.
out,
Yeah.
I think we would
If he'd have been able to hit any of us and not just Brad and Og, like if he'd have had me cornered with those two guys, we'd be dead right now.
Yeah.
It's possible. I could see you guys hightailing it out of the cave. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't
Maybe.
think so. I think we start fighting then and there. And we realize once somebody's down, we should have kited him out, but too late.
I mean,
Down,
Og clearly would have run out, but
it's just, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Og was out of there.
Og had the decision made for him.
Yeah, God, that's something else we haven't talked about. Yeah, well, the beasts DCs were so high, and on re-listen, I remember kind of questioning why the beast's will DC was so high because he's a beast, right? Why is his will DC so nuts? And then I was like, well, now wait a minute, he's a gigantic beast.
Yeah.
How's a human gonna really scare him?
Yeah.
And so I kind of, once I thought of it that way, I kind of, rehabilitated it for me a little bit, but enough about that. Let's return to the scene. Mitchell, grievously wounded. I think you're wounded 2 or something,
Wounded
but
3.
you went to dying. Oh, wounded 3. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, you were at dying 4 with Die Hard caused you not to die. Og, I think, is in a terrible shape. The other 2 maybe fared a little bit. I seem to recall even Sirio eating a hit from the beast.
he did take one, I think.
The massive animal lies dead now before you. And to reset yourselves, you are in the clearing leading up to the mouth of the cavern, as we've now agreed it is. And I picture you guys just standing around panting. What do you do? What's going on?
Is there anything we can look at or investigate about this animal to learn more about what's going on, if anything's going on or related to this? Or
Yeah, make a nature check.
all right. Oh, natural 20.
Wow.
That's a good roll.
What did you do? Plus 0 for a total of 20.
Whoa. Critical success, though. We're a 20 to be a success. I will upgrade you to a critical success. A 20 is a success, so I will upgrade you.
It is definitely an owlbear.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I know what I want to say before I say
Is
it.
it a boy or a girl owlbear?
Well, I guess Og would know that right off the bat. This is a boy owlbear. This is a boy owlbear.
Oh, do you guys want to know how to figure out if it's a boy or a girl owlbear?
No.
Owlbear? There's a. Oh, okay. Well,
Lift his tail feather.
it involves blowing. Apparently, I learned this from somebody. You
Blow
blow on
on
a
the
feather.
fur. You
Yeah,
blow
you
the
blow on
feathers out of the
You blow on
way.
the feathers in the fur. Apparently,
You need a leaf blower for this guy. You need a leaf blower to part the fur on this, but you can tell by the pattern of the feathers on its head that this is a male owl bear. No, on that natural 20, here's the deal. The owl bear looks to be naturally occurring. This owl bear is not the result of magic. This owl bear is not the result of human intervention. There's been no crossbreeding. There's been nothing to cause an owl bear to be this size. This owlbear is homegrown, stolen lands, freakishly large. And he is old. He's an old owlbear. He was old. Now he's newly dead. And definitely looks as if he has sired young. You can tell that. There's maybe a little animal husbandry knowledge you might have. Yeah, that's what you know. This beast is magnificent. He's a magnificent specimen. And now he's dead.
Brad, what's your crafting at?
Really high. 15.
Sweet, because I want you to skin this guy so he can be on the floor of the palace when we walk in every day. He can be the new rug.
That's what I would do.
There you go. I'm picturing, I guess Mitch is picturing like the head being mounted over the throne and then like the rest of the body just kind of like spreading out. Like
we could make Chris royal robes out of it.
We could do a display in the high school, right?
Do we have educational system there?
No.
Well, yeah, because we have the owlbears as our mascot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we just went and slaughtered one. Be like, hey.
You just get the royal taxidermist to...
Mike said he has kids. Maybe we just capture one.
We killed one of them.
I think the stag lord did capture one
or two.
Yeah, we've killed 2. This is our 3rd owlbear.
Some mascot.
And whatever's in that cave.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cave.
Maybe there's
still.
baby owlbears in there.
I want an owlbear.
Yeah, so, I mean, Mitch would think that if he wasn't thinking right now about trying to stuff his intestines back into his body cavity.
I say we set up camp for the night, get some rest, have somebody cook some dinners, put a watch out, get everybody healed, spells replenished.
Are you saying you want to do like a full-blown
camping event?
Camping?
Some camping?
Let's go camping.
The smile on my face is a mile wide right now. We've not camped in so long.
Camping activities, yes.
I'm still trying to... Where are the camping activities?
Let's camp. Let's pull up the camping rules.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Step 1.
You always rest first.
Yeah, rest first.
You do always rest first.
Step 1, prepare a campsite. In order to locate a safe place to set up a campsite while exploring the stolen lands, the PCs must perform the prepare campsite exploration activity. While one PC performs this activity, others can attempt the following exploration activities. Cool stuff like that. So, who shall prepare a campsite?
What's the role?
It's survival. So
for like everything, survival.
Yeah, it's a survival check. It takes 2 hours.
I have a +8 survival.
Me too.
yeah, mine's 8 as well.
You're in the Sellen Hills. I should look at the Sellen Hills difficulty class.
You should.
Oh, Christ.
Who wants to roll it?
I'll roll it.
Okay.
I'll go try to prepare it.
Og's from the city, right?
He is. No, he remember he lived inside like of a abandoned library for.
Oh
decades. So that's going to be a total of. It's going to be a total of 19.
Nice.
DC 20.
Probably. It always is for me. I'm always missing by 1.
Sellen Hills is a high-level area, or higher level.
I'm going to find a bad spot. We're not getting any good rest.
There's just owlbear scat everywhere. And dick mushrooms.
Dick mushrooms.
Dick shrooms.
Shroom.
Purple dick shrooms.
Oh, zone DCs. I have it here. You rolled a total of a 20?
No, 19.
Did somebody aid?
Critically fail?
Someone aid this guy.
Oh, no.
I'll roll an aid.
Someone aid this guy.
16. Is that good enough
There
for an
you go.
aid?
Yeah.
Yes. God, the DC is 20 for Sellen Hills.
Please.
God. All right.
Thank you for the aid.
You successfully find a campsite.
I feel like Og's just walking along and he's like, I think right here. And Try's just like, dude, no, you can't.
No.
Not right there. Just like 10 feet to the left. Like,
You
come on.
find a serviceable spot for a camp and camping activities. All right.
Yay.
Let's do some camping activities,
do it.
fellas. My gosh. What I got them all listed out here for you guys. What do you guys want to do?
We're going to relax for the first 2 hours.
Relax.
I am going to relax.
That's what I would do. All right. Relax. And you spend 2 hours listening to campfire stories, chatting, reading, meditating, napping, or otherwise simply relaxing. A +1 circumstance bonus to the next check you make in order to resolve a camping activity, provided that check happens during this camping session. And by the way, I assume that a bunch of healing was done, all the rejuvenating flames and the treat wounds and stuff. Mitchell's not wounded anymore. You guys are tip-top shape before you're even at this point. It took Drynog 2 hours to find the campsite, so I assume some healing was done in the meantime. Gosh, what next, my friends?
I'm going to organize the watch.
Sure. Sure.
What's the DC on that?
Og is going to tell a campfire story.
Nice.
DC 20 to organize the watch.
Okay. It's a 19 on the die, plus 11 is a 31.
The camp's watch is efficient. Treat the total time required for rest as if the party size were one more. And all characters gain a +2 status bonus to perception checks made during their shift on watch.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Let's get the campfire story.
All right. So let's just roll it out and then we'll figure out what the story is. So this is a performance check.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Don't you have your dancing scarf?
Oh, I do
Yes.
have my dancing scarf. You're right. I totally forgot about that. What does that give me? That gives me +1. Okay. So I rolled a natural 14. I add 8. So that's 22. So it gives me a 23.
Success. You inspire your allies as critical success, but the status bonus is +1. On a critical success, it'd be +2. An ally who spent the hour relaxing receives a +2 status bonus, but does not receive the reroll effect granted by the critical success. I guess I should read the critical success. You inspire your allies dramatically. For the remainder of the camping session, your allies gain a +2 status bonus to attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks made during combat at the campsite. The bonuses end as soon as daily preparations begin. If an ally spent the hour relaxing, they can also choose to re-roll a failed roll. But you don't get that re-roll effect. So did anybody relax while the campfire story was being told?
I think we all relaxed.
We all relaxed, didn't we? I said the first thing we did was relax.
Yeah.
Well, but then I guess that means Og doesn't get the relax then, because he was telling the campfire story.
I was telling the campfire story. Okay. Fair.
You want to do it that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So Og tells the campfire story as his first activity. The other 3 party members relax. Og, what is the story?
Oh man, it actually involves an owlbear, and it's about an owlbear that comes into the city looking for love, and ends up marrying a girl from the wrong side of the tracks, and it just kind of goes from there. It's just a beautiful story about a girl and or the owlbear that she loves.
How does it end?
The owlbear dies. It's similar to what happened here. It came out of its cave and then 4 guys killed it and then they sit around and had a campfire. And told
I
a story
totally
about it.
believe this story. By the way,
What happened. Totally.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's are you alluding
It's loosely
to
based
something?
on Sleepless in Seattle.
My gosh. I guess, Og, do you take another camping activity for your second one at this point?
What else could I do? Let's see.
You could relax now.
Yeah, I'll relax now. That's good. Good
Okay.
call.
Wonderful. All right, Sirio.
I'm going to hunt and gather. I want to try to find some special ingredients.
Ooh. All right. Make a hunting lore or survival check against DC 20.
Survival 27.
Okay. You find a number of basic ingredients equal to the zone's difficulty class plus 1d4 special ingredients. Let me roll that for you. 4 special ingredients.
Yeah.
You get 20 basic ingredients and 4 special
Oh,
ingredients.
wow. So we're stocked.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, you did great on that. Jeez. Hunt and gather. Was that Ikendeo's thing that he taught you? I think it might have been.
I thought his had to do with giving Dry the ability to.
Yeah.
Which dragon or dragon?
Giant.
The giant,
the
whatever.
giant thing. Giant.
Someone should try to discover a special meal. Oh,
Yeah, Brad.
Man.
Okay.
Take those special ingredients, man. Try to discover a
Yeah.
special meal.
Yeah, so Mitch is going to. I'm not even going to pull the tooltips up. I don't know what I got to roll. I'm just going to roll it and we're going to look. I don't want to metagame it. So I see these ingredients and I'm like, I'm good at crafting
Chef Mitchell.
and I'm really hungry. I bet I can make something fun out of all that stuff. So I'll take the ingredients from cereal.
Yes, chef.
Yes,
Ooh, I put a 17 on the die. What am I adding for that? Is that a
It would
survival?
normally be your cooking lore. check.
Cooking lore.
What if I don't have cooking lore?
I think you should be able to scrounge some because you got alchemy and crafting.
Yeah, I got
and
alchemical crafting. I got
cooking's like a
crafting.
science.
Yeah.
At least baking is.
Fuck baking.
Mike, did I discover a special meal with the 17 on the
I
die?
want you to. I'm just looking at the discover special meal activity. The recipe must be of a level equal to or less than the level of the zone you're camping in. Expend twice the normal amount of ingredients required to prepare one serving of the special meal, then attempt that special meal's cooking lore check. Oh yeah, you got to be trained in cooking lore.
Yeah.
Mitch, are you trained in cooking lore? Should I give you free cooking lore?
Yes.
I feel like you're a cook. I feel like he's got to be a cook.
Shay Mitchell's. So we're gonna open that in
Shay Mitchell's.
Shay Mitchell's.
I'll tell you what. Let's do it this time for fun, and then we'll figure out something in the future.
Right.
Your restaurant could have little mini versions of your sword
you could make that my dual class or the multi class.
Oh yes. Oh, I think I just did. Your free archetype is going to be some kind of chef thing. Oh my god, nice! I love it. Look, you're in a 6th level zone right now. I got 2 6th level things here. I guess it's time to discover whether you found eels or meat. Let's see what meat Sirio found.
Did we eat our pudding first?
Can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat.
What is the eel if it's not meat? And what is the meat if
it's vegan eel?
There's no animal associated with it.
It's tofu.
Sirio must have gone to a nearby stream and found some river eels because Mitchell has learned how to make grilled silver eel. This is a 6th level recipe. The recipe price is 13 gold pieces. I don't know what that means. It takes 4 basic and 1 special ingredient to make this. It takes a DC 24 cooking lore or a DC 26 survival check. See, I think you could have done this with the survival check too. I think if you have cooking lore, the DC is lower, but you hit the survival DC. I still might make you a chef though, because this is hilarious. The meal grants the following action usable once during the next 24 hours. This is a free action. You can increase your speed by 5 feet for 1 minute.
Oh my god!
Per day.
That's pretty good.
That's fantastic.
That's a whole combat.
If we eat this meal, we have that ability?
Yeah.
Is that what that
once per day? Yeah, once per meal, basically.
Once per meal.
So if you eat grilled silver eel that next day, one time that day as a free action, you can increase your speed by 5 feet for the 10 rounds or 1 minute. When a silver eel is grilled with certain spices, its meat can help bolster your deceptive ability, as well as your ability to slip past enemies in combat. So, remember, there's a cooking lore check on this. So, on a failure, no effect. On a success, the meal grants the eater a +1 status bonus to tumble through for 24 hours. Oh, I screwed up here. Let me tell you about this frequency, this activate thing. Okay, hang on. There's a mechanic in here that we've never really talked about before, but let me go back to reading this. On a success, the eel gives you a +1 status bonus to tumble through for 24 hours. On a critical success, you get a +1 status bonus to lie and to tumble through for 24 hours. Failure, no effect. Critical failure, the eel doesn't sit well, and the distracting stomach cramps and shortness of breath make it more difficult to move. The eater's speed is reduced by 5 feet until they complete their daily preparations. So it's just a campsite deal. This is a poison effect. Okay. The silver eel gives you the 5-foot speed boost for 10 rounds if you have denoted silver eel as your favorite meal. You can only have one favorite meal at a time.
It's my favorite right now.
Yep.
Yeah. It's delicious.
So I've discovered it, but I haven't cooked it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right.
Somebody's got to cook it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that's 2 rounds of fun camping activities. You guys want to do anything else? It's been about 6 hours, I assume. Probably the moon is coming up at this point,
I feel
right?
like we should get some sleep.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I've performed some random encounter rolls. I am to roll those for every 2 hours of camping activities. Okay, random encounter chance. Gentlemen, yeah, you caught a random encounter. Not your second 2 hours, but you caught a random encounter during the campfire story just now. And we're in the Sellen Hills. Okay, so I got to roll on the random encounter table.
Knew it was a bad story. I didn't know it was that bad.
I can't believe we're going to do this. This is
yeah,
hilarious.
the owlbear and the girl got to the top of the Empire State Building, and
Yep.
just as the owlbear was about to jump off and fly away.
I thought it was in Seattle.
No, it was
a Space
based
Needle?
on
Who's the Space Needle?
Sleepless
Space
in
Needle.
Seattle. It wasn't actually based in Seattle.
Whatever happened to Meg Ryan? Is she still alive?
Yeah. She's had a bunch of really bad plastic surgery.
She looks
She
different.
hasn't been in a lot.
Her son is in.
He was in the Winter Soldier. He's the bad Captain America.
No, that's
that's a different guy.
That's Wyatt.
That's Glenn Powell.
No, it's
No,
Wyatt.
that's Wyatt.
Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Russell.
Yeah.
But that's Goldie Hawn's kid.
They're the same people.
They're not.
Oh, the hell they are.
No.
Jack
he's
Quaid
in The Boys.
is The Boys, yeah.
Oh, that's
He's
it.
Huey.
Okay. Yeah.
Who's he in The Boys?
Huey.
Huey.
Oh, I like him.
I like Carl
Yeah.
Urban. He's one of my favorite actors.
Oh, he's fucking amazing.
Oh dear, fellas, there's kind of a bunch of shitty stuff in here. I'm looking at the Sellen Hills encounter thing, and my goodness, wow. Okay,
Thanks for
I
talking
will
us
tell
into
you
camping.
what. I'm gonna let who wants to do the D20 roll?
I'll do it.
I'll fucking do it. I'm afraid.
All right, Scourge.
I've rolled enough.
Okay.
For,
You do it,
Chris
Bill?
or Brad, I rolled something already.
Well, okay.
Chris, do you want it?
Chris,
I'll roll. Here we
Go
go.
for it.
D20?
Invert it, Chris.
D20.
Yeah, I'll invert this.
invert the invert.
So we got a 4 on the thing. It'll be a 17.
17.
Yep.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. I don't know. I imagine this gargantuan owlbear carcass is valuable to all sorts of things. And so I could see it drawing stuff
The smell
to the
alone.
area.
What's my perception?
I didn't beat Bill.
I have 31. No, I didn't. I have 26. Sorry.
Still didn't beat
I'm
Bill.
gonna buy you a fucking abacus for your birthday, or one of those like little typey calculators that has like a little printout screen. The thing.
With the big buttons.
You guys
I
have
don't have to
never.
do
You guys
math.
have never
Oh, a
talked
10
to
key? Yeah.
talk to accountants on the phone because anytime there's a break in a conversation, they will hit that fucking calculator and start printing shit. It's amazing. It's like a nervous tick for them. Like
They're just typing 8008 over and over again.
That 00 button makes me. Never mind.
All right. So, fellas, you're sitting around, you're camping. Og's in the middle of his story. He's gotten to the point where Meg Ryan has realized that Tom Hanks owns the bookshop or whatever. And there's a rustle in the trees. And you look up and you see that 6 men come out of the trees.
which one's Russell?
Raining men.
I was gonna be like, why is Russell in the trees?
Like, were they up in the trees or just like they Homer
just-
Simpsoned out of the trees?
They just kind of Homer Simpson out of the trees. A Homer Simpson out of the trees. There's kind of 5 of regular looking guys. And then there is a heavily armored man
Legolas?
that wields a.
They're male models.
But why male
There's a
models?
heavily armored man that wields some kind of axe or something,
It's gonna read your googly.
and they appear to be have. Are you guys all right over there?
Orange mocha frappuccino.
God. Now I don't think that you guys are camping. You guys, you did all right over there. Is that is it a Zoolander?
It is.
It is.
Oh, okay.
I can
yeah.
dare leak my own balls.
What have I said? Is it me or is it you guys? Just
No, I said these 5 guys, they had like male models.
Male models, and
I
I set
see.
it
And
off.
then it just
Yeah.
went
That's
downhill from there.
Yeah, I understand now. But they come out of the trees. They come toward you guys. The owlbear may be nearby, but I think you guys, took 2 hours to find this campsite. But yeah, that inverted D20 roll apparently triggered these 6 guys, and they come out toward you. They approach, and one of them's got his hands up. The kind of the leader looking guy, and he's like, "Well met, travelers. Greetings. Hello. Who are you? My name is Ashrin. I'm here searching for a place to pass the night."
Well, Ashrin, since you interrupted my story, I'm Jolison Thompson. It's nice to meet you. What are you doing here, and what can we do for you?
We are just travelers.
Dry's gonna stand, by the way.
Sure. Just looking for safe area to pass the night. May we camp with you?
You have any good stories that might be entertaining?
Oh, perhaps.
No offense, Sog.
No, that's all right. I'm better at slaying anuses than I am telling stories.
Have you guys met the Annis Slayer?
I am the Anus Slayer. I don't know if you guys
you heard?
if that impresses you, Ashrin, or not, but You're not an Annis, are you? Because I would hate to slay you.
Let's see if this guy knows what an Annis hag is. No.
And kind of while this is all going on, I want to not size up, but sense motive of, the other 5 guys. Like, how are they standing?
Right.
Are they
Sure.
Do they have weapons in hand?
threatening or anything?
Yeah. So the other 5 guys look like they have clubs, but the clubs are at their sides. They're not holding them. They're not brandishing them. And the armored man, like I said, it looks like he's got a 2-handed axe that he again is sheathed, or rather
on his back,
just buckled at his hip, or on his back. Yeah.
Tell me, Ashrin, do you have a name for your axe?
No, I don't.
You can tell a lot by someone who names their weapons.
He looks down at it and he says, "The mother."
The mother. The mother.
The mother.
I'm not sure what to make of that, but it's probably weird.
But Chris, Syria wants to roll a perception check and sense motive on the guys.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
please
Chris.
roll that.
Oh, that is a natural 1.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
I did not invert that, so that's a
dear.
1.
Okay.
We're fucked.
Yeah, you can't really. I mean, they're blank slates to you. You can't really get a read on them. Since I didn't secret roll that, I'm not going to pass you any erroneous stuff. I'm just going to tell you you just don't have a read on them. They look fine.
I mean, yeah, while they're talking about the mother and all that stuff, I motion them to join our campfire where we've discovered this magnificent eel that we can share with you. And then Sierra starts going into a spiel about Shrikehaven and, our town and all that.
Are you in human form or are you in hybrid
Oh,
form?
yeah, I'm in human form.
Okay.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Way to get us surrounded, guys. Perfect.
So the men all come and they begin to sit around the fire.
And Mike, my armor is not on. It's sitting at my feet, by the way.
Nice.
Okay, just
Good.
Boxed up.
Fucking shit.
That's fine. And good. I mean, that's fine. Why would it be on? You guys are sitting
Right,
here camping
right.
in the Sellen Hills.
They're friendly. They just need a spot to stay.
I just don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to play my hand.
Ashrin, he sits down and he's like, clearly has no idea what Og, Julianus, and Taunton is talking about. And
Does anybody?
that's true. He looks to his men and he's like, "We're lucky to have found a kind soul in this strange area. We are travelers here. We're just passing through. But I do have a story. If you'd permit me, I'd like to tell. May I?"
Sure. Regale us.
Mitchell will look at Og and just say he's all right if he tells a story. I don't want him to steal Og's thunder.
Yeah, you can go ahead and cut Og's story off and do what you want, sir.
Yeah.
Were you finished, sir? Og?
Yeah. No. It ends in a grisly death, but it's but there's love too. But I'd like to hear Ashrin's story though.
It's taking everything in my body not to just shoot one of these guys. It's so hard.
They're friendly.
Are they?
You don't know.
And that's the problem, Mike, is I don't know.
He begins. He looks around. The campfire now shines on his face. His axe still on his back. His friends have come to sit down. And he begins. He looks at you. He says, "One stormy night, as the moon hung low, shrouded by ominous clouds, a lone traveler stumbled into a deep marsh."
Was it a full moon?
No, sir.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
It's
Go ahead.
what a weird question. She was a seasoned ranger. Name was Ilara. She's known for unyielding spirit and her skill with the bow. But she was in over her head this night. With every step, the swamp squelched beneath her boots, a reminder of the lurking dangers in this area. She navigates the treacherous terrain, and a figure emerges from the gloom. A small, twisted creature with the features of a child, yet grotesque and distorted. Its eyes were wide, reflecting a mix of innocence and fear. "Help me," it whimpered to Ilara, its voice cracking like dry leaves. Ilara kneels down, sensing something tragic about this wretched being. "What happened to you?" she asked, her voice gentle yet firm. "They took me." The mother of monsters. She wants to make more. Like me, the creature sobbed, revealing a mouth full of sharp, mismatched teeth. Show me where the mother is, Ilara says. The creature nods and leads Ilara deeper into the heart of the marsh. And the other 5 guys, they're just like leaning in. They are enthralled by this. What do you guys do?
Og's a little bit pissed off. Like, he was just trying to tell a story, and then this fucker comes down and, like, this amazing crap. Like, obviously, you've practiced this. That's not cool, man.
He's like trying to one up Og with his story a little bit.
No, but it's like it's almost like they're in a trance. Like yeah.
They are very much like entranced by this. They're fascinated by the story.
Roll those perception checks. I mean, can we roll anything else? Have we ever seen anything like this, or is there anything?
Well, yeah. What do you want to roll?
Well, I mean, I could do my my favorite go-to. I could roll
Lore Master.
Lore Master.
Yeah. Or what do you want to roll on? The story itself overall.
Yeah, the story itself. Have I heard this somewhere else?
Make a check.
Is Sirio detecting magic?
Yeah, I was about to say if I'm detecting magic.
The war axe is runed.
It's a total of 30 on the Lore Master.
Okay. All right. You've heard a story like this before. You're pretty sure it's not going to end well for this ranger in this story. And you're relatively certain that this is a story about the deity Lamashtu.
Oh.
The mother of monsters. The man continues, Ashran. Show me where she is, Ilara says, and the creature nods, leading Ilara deeper into the heart of the marsh. As they ventured further, the atmosphere thickens with dread. Ilara hears distant howls of otherworldly beasts and the sound of something slithering in the shadows. Finally, they reach a clearing.
It's Lamashtu, guys. I'm sorry, it's Lamashtu. I don't want to spoil it. It's Lamashtu.
Oh, come on.
The five guys, their heads snap around and they look at Og, and Ashran goes, interesting, you know your lore well, gnome. And what do you think of Lamashtu? Do you know how the story ends?
While all this is going on, Dry's going to slip Sirio's silver dagger out of his waist and just put it in his hand under his cloak.
Make a stealth check.
24.
They don't appear to notice.
And Og responds that, of course he knows how it ends. And he finishes it, and he's like, and, you know, he insults him on, like, the way he was telling it. It's like, you could have built it up so much better, but, like, I mean, my God.
Never not get in a fight. We can never not get in. You should have just let me shoot him.
Yeah. The way the story ends is that Ilara, the ranger, descends down into this hovel in these marshes, and Lamashtu, who, as you know, is this, she appears as a pregnant woman with like a bestial head. Right. And she's very disconcerting to look at. The creature was planted to try to attract someone with maternal or paternal instincts, you know, lead that person to Lamashtu. Once led to Lamashtu, the person, the victim, in this case, Ilara, is given a choice, basically join or die. And of course, Ilara chooses death and is obliterated by Lamashtu gruesomely. And you know that that's how the story ends.
So I think Og will tell him. And if anybody else gave that choice, they would be the ones that would have to die. Just saying.
Wait, what'd you say?
He would tell them, like, if we were given the same choice as Ilara, we would have to choose for the other person to die. We wouldn't join, but we also wouldn't die.
Ashran and the men look at each other as Og says this, and he turns to the rest of you, and he goes, do you agree with that? You would die? You would fight Lamashtu and die?
Yeah, we've encountered a pregnant beast Lamashtu thing before, and Sirio goes into, as a player, I forget the details, but I know we've encountered this before.
It was the warg.
Oh, Howl of the North.
Yeah, Howl of the North,
I think.
The warg. Yeah. He had Knock Knock with us, and he was also like turned from Lamashtu.
So yeah, Sirio goes into that story and how we dealt with that situation ourselves, and we did not die. We killed them.
So you are telling the tale of the encounter of your encounter with Howl of the North.
Yes, in my most diplomatic way possible.
And I'm thinking back to that episode. You even talked through. You watched a male wolf lie down and like give birth out of his mouth. I think like a homage to Denizen came out or something. It was crazy.
Like Knock got fascinated because of, he was worshipped. Yeah, so
you finish the story. You tell it diplomatically. Ashrin will stand at this point, and the 5 men stand up as well. What do you do?
Stand up as well.
All of you stand around this campfire. Ashrin will turn to his colleagues and he'll say, "They're not like us. Kill them." Roll for initiative.
Do we have to use those old rolls? You want us to use those? Probably, yeah.
New rolls.
New rolls? Oh, thank God. That was a natural one.
Yeah. I rolled a 20. Yeah, bitches.
Dry, where you at?
31.
Oh,
Nice. Sirio.
21.
Mitchell.
11.
God.
Would you roll a -1?
3.
Good Lord. Og.
23.
No fucking armor. No sword.
I might have got us into this, guys. Sorry.
I think we all got us into it.
Like this was going to end any other possible way.
And Mike, just to be clear, I really wanted to hear the end of the story, but I felt like Og had to interrupt.
That's fine.
I love it.
That's fine.
Sirio perceived no threat and spilled the beans on everything. Oh, look, I'm the closest one to him.
Yeah, you are. You think that wasn't planned at all, was it?
Drycolme, that dagger is in your hand. You have 1 initiative. Everyone's standing up. No one appears to have weapons out, but they're going for their weapons right now.
I am throwing this dagger at this dude's fucking head.
Okay. All right. You guys watch as Drycolme parts his cloak and this dagger goes streaking out at Ashrin.
Oh, it's 20 on the die, too.
Yeah.
Man.
Fuck
yeah.
No way. No way.
Way to start
So
it
it's a
off.
34.
Oh my God.
That'll crit.
Yeah, it will. Oh, I'm
It's a
so
natural
happy.
20. That's a natural. Get this guy a crit card.
I mean, it's only a 12. It's not like it's fucking doing
Doesn't matter, man. That's fucking great.
All right. Muscle severed. Normal damage, but there's a crit effect. Until healed, the target is clumsy 3 and enfeebled 3.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Oh my God.
That's fucking great. And that's my first action.
Yep.
That's your first action.
I'm sending the pig.
So what's the normal damage on that dagger? That would be it's propulsive.
It's a D4.
So yeah, roll D4 plus half strength.
My fucking strength is 4, so plus 2.
2D.
6.
6 damage.
Wouldn't that be
this
double,
guy.
though?
It'd be
Oh,
double.
it's normal.
12.
Maybe doubles, yeah.
Said normal
Normal
damage.
damage.
on
Okay,
that crit
okay,
card.
okay.
That's worth it for that debuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. Well, what else do you do?
I'm sending pig in to flank him.
Okay. So the pig. Okay, pig takes 2 move actions, runs around, and gets back in behind Ashrin.
And then I'm going to pick up my bow. It's 3 actions.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to draw a sword. I'm going to leave my bow down. I'm just going to draw a sword. It's too close.
Okay, out comes the dueling sword. Nice. Ashrin's got this dagger sticking out of his sternum as he did that, and he will pull out his 2-handed great axe, and he like swipes in the air with it a little bit, and it goes like vroom, vroom, and he'll take a move action. He'll just cross the campsite and put himself into melee with Drycolme as his second action. And as his third action, apparently clumsy 3, he's going to try to hit you with this great axe. So I'll take a -3 penalty to this. And wow, nice job.
Nice crit.
Boy, man, you're not the only one rolling natural 20s tonight.
Nice.
No way.
Jeez, yeah. I just hit it.
Hey, it's fine.
This guy's a drooling moron right now, but he connects with the critical hit.
Yeah, so he just and he just brings us down on Drycolme. He's named, so I need a quick card for myself.
God, yeah.
Give me that card.
Overhand smash.
Overhand smash.
Fuck. Again. Here we go.
Let's flip the card. What is he doing? Slashing?
Yeah.
Ooh, rupture abdominal cavity. Triple damage.
Oh my God.
Triple damage, and the target is fatigued.
Okay.
So I'm out of the fight already.
Oh, it was a good throw, though.
It was a good throw.
Man. Okay, so I'm tripling the damage. This will be a 3d12 plus 36.
Get wrecked.
Wreck. I just threw a dagger.
Ashrin takes this axe and he just side wings it into your fucking stomach. Okay,
That's not proportional.
okay. Double threes on the first 2d12, and an 11 on the third one. So what is that? Total is 17 plus 36. That's 46, 50, 55. 55.
Oh my God.
55 damage. Did I do that right? What's 17 plus 36?
17 plus 36 is not that.
56 minus 3.
So 52 or 54.
53.
53.
We got it, Mike.
So I did I do it right? Oh, I said 55.
Yeah.
53 damage. 53 damage to Dry Colmay.
Damn.
Oh my God.
He's got an action left.
Yeah, I guess he
Draw, move, swing.
draw, move, swing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Unless his flourish counted as an action, or that was that a bonus action?
Oh no, it was just a fun little, that's just, I don't know. I just put that in for
Put a
fun.
little flavor in.
Flavor
Just put a
action.
little flavor. Yeah, just put a little flavor in. Yeah. Fine. So that's the end of Ashrin's turn. Ogjulinus and Tompton, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. He's got no weapons drawn, but he would like Ashrin to roll a fortitude save, please.
All right, I will roll a fortitude save. 29.
Yeah, that'll pass.
Oh, would you Ring of the Ram him?
Ring in the
Yeah,
ram.
tried to.
Oh, man.
It's a good play.
So you're going to take half damage and pushed half the distance. So
Okay.
let's roll this out. Try to remember.
Didn't
what I'm
think you'd be
rolling.
fighting Lamashtu cultists tonight.
I didn't. No, that
saying.
wasn't.
No.
That wasn't the plan. 2d6.
This is the Sellen Hills.
So half of 3, I guess, is 1.
Yep.
And then you'll get pushed 5 feet.
That's good, man.
So yeah. So you get pushed back.
Burns an action off of him.
Yeah. So that's one action. Second action, he is going to draw the crossbow. And then, kind of silly, he's actually going to do a knowledge check on Ashrin. We're going to try
Sure.
to see if we recognize anything about him.
Yeah.
12 plus. I always forget my bonus. I should know this by now. 24.
Yeah, you'll you know who this guy is. You see the signs now that he's fighting and he's in action right now. This dude is definitely an evil champion of Lamashtu.
Oh.
Hey, wow.
Now he's built a little bit differently. He doesn't have a player character build. You know, you guys have seen some of these NPC builds are a little wonky. They work differently. He's really kind of he's built to be a legacy anti-paladin, but I think were he built in the remaster, you know, he would be an evil champion. But yeah, he's off guard to you.
And would there be any special abilities that a Nog would know that he could share with the group that we should know about?
Yeah, this guy can do Intimidating Strike. It's a 2-action activity. The anti-paladin makes a melee strike. If they hit and deal damage, the target becomes frightened 1 or frightened 2 on a critical hit. So look for this guy to start weaving in frightened attempts with double action strikes.
Right, so Og will share that with the group, and that will end his turn.
Okay. It is Cultist A's turn. You know what? He's running for Syria, who told that story about Howl of the North. And really, maybe these guys even know about Howl of the North. I mean, maybe that's who they were going to see. You don't know. That would have been a second action. The first action would be to get the club out. Third action, let's see, does a 13 hit Sirio?
No, that's a miss.
Yeah, this guy's a little bit bumbling. Sirio, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to move away from this guy since he's right in my face. I will move right here. So I'm kind of a little bit behind Dog, behind Dry, behind the campfire. And I'm sorry, Pig, but
I must apologize to you first. You have drawn an attack of opportunity from Ruffian A. Now, he's the only one that's had his turn, but he does appear to swipe at you, and that's going to be a 25.
Oh, 25 hits. I'm AC 24.
Okay, so he clips you as you're leaving, and he's going to do 11 damage to you.
Oh, I had to move away.
Of course.
Understandable.
Of course. Not too bad. 11's not too bad.
And everyone probably saw this, that now we know that they all have attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And yeah, so I move away, get hit with the club, and I'm sorry, Pig.
We're having roast pig tonight.
I'm dropping a fireball so that I can tag all these ruffians and Ash.
God.
Ash.
Yeah,
Ash.
that's a hell of a fire. Yeah, this is for the people at home, this is a 7-target fireball with one of those targets being Pig. I will begin resolving reflex saves, I guess.
And hopefully that enfeebled will help him fail.
Oh, no.
It does. Yeah, the reflex on
Pig,
clumsy.
Pig rolled a 21 on the reflex save.
Oh, that's a fail.
Pig's going to fail. Fellas, A critically fails.
Yeah,
Good for him.
right.
B will fail regularly. Your DC's what, 22 right now?
22.
Okay. Yeah. B regularly fails. C regularly fails.
Fuck yes, this is nice.
D critically fails.
Oh my God. It's going to be over.
E regularly fails. Cannot roll over a 10 right now on all 5 of these guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. That's
I
horrible.
know, it's terrible. Let's see. I will take a -3 penalty to this on the reflex save for the anti-paladin. Ooh, no. Because of the fucking debuff, he will fail.
Yeah.
So to review, 4 fails, 2 critical failures.
All right, here we go. Awesome.
Roll high.
Let's add these
End
up.
the fight.
Poor Pig.
Pig will be okay.
He's got 56 hit points. He's fine.
27 will be the normal damage.
Okay.
So double that for the crit fails.
So A and D, who crit failed, are both killed outright by this.
Oh my God. That's what happens.
just-
That's what you get.
They just incinerate. Okay. The other 3 take a bunch of damage from this. 27, you said?
Yeah, 27, and then the main guy will take an extra 3. So he'll take 30.
Is that all 3 of your actions, Chris?
Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
That was pretty effective.
That's a pretty damn good turn.
Sorry, Pig.
Pig's fine. Pig's like, I love the smell of bacon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I am bacon.
I smell delicious.
It's B's turn. And my God, I don't know.
His buddies just got incinerated.
He runs.
Yeah, on one hand, my inclination is to have them run off into the forest, but they're insane cultists of Lamash too. They are serving the mother of monsters right now. He is going to run toward Mitchell as a second action.
Get served.
Yeah, his first action was to pull the club. His third action will be to try to clobber the unarmored Mitchell. And that's going to be 22.
That's a hit without the armor.
My goodness. D6 plus 5. Wow, another 11 on that. So 11 to Mitchell. Witness me, he calls.
Witness.
And C is going to cross the campfire toward Og, Julius, and Tompton, who's so rude. And for his third action, he's going to try, 20 total versus Og.
Miss.
Oh, man, this little guy misses. Mitchell, it is your turn.
Huh. God, I'm going to eat 2 attacks of opportunity on this. Let me just double check that is a manipulate, but I'm assuming that my collapse armor is a... Yep, I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to put the armor on with 1 action using my collapse armor.
Sure.
Take those 2 attacks.
B and C will both resolve attacks of opportunity. One is a miss, the other's a natural 20.
All right, well.
They're not... Well, they're not named, so not a big deal. I'm just gonna do 2d6 plus 10 on you with this crit. Oh, but don't I interrupt the manipulate?
I don't think
On
so.
a crit?
We probably ought to look that up if you think.
Do you have to concentrate or whatever?
Oh,
I don't think so. You just hit a button. It's like Iron Man's
collapse
armor.
armor. It's inventor manipulate modification.
If the attack is a critical hit and the trigger was a manipulate action, the monster disrupts that
Oh,
action.
fuck you! All right.
I'm sorry. It's a reactive strike. That's what that says. So I will roll the damage. So
So I lose that action then too.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 10.
Fuck this game.
Right?
You all right? 18 damage.
Whatever.
But yeah, I don't think you can. I think you can just put the armor back on now this time. So man,
Next time I'm wearing my armor at the campfire. You don't get any freebies.
Next time. We're not camping again. Fuck that.
I'm never camping again.
I think you guys should be camping in Sellen Hill. This is a tough zone. We gotta do this. Go ahead. Well, please proceed with the rest of your turn.
Done.
Oh, you just left?
No.
He's left the board.
Just fucked off into the forest.
It just fucking pisses me off because I had 2 actions to explode, and now I can't.
Oh, because
I
you need the
fucking
armor to
on.
explode. Oh man.
All right, well, I'm going to try to put my armor on again. And if these guys want to interrupt it, like what
I
you-
don't have any more
Right.
reactions.
So Mitch is sitting there in his small clothes trying to put his armors on. This guy stops him and is like, "Are you getting a joy out of this, buddy? Do you mind if I put my pants on here real quick? It'd be great."
He's like, submit to the mother. That's what he says.
Oh, so I get my armor on at the next action. 1 action left. God damn it, Mike.
What? I don't know.
Draw your sword at least.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah, I should do that so it's not a fucking manipulate next
Or
time.
punch B. He's probably almost dead.
I'll equip my sword if I last action.
All right, sword comes out. All right. It's E's turn. He runs. E runs in toward Drycoal May. Third action, he tries to club him. Oh my god, it's a natural 19 for a total of 28.
It's a hit.
D6 plus 5. 8. 8 damage to Dry.
Dry's getting his ass whipped.
This is, yeah, all right. We're into round 2. Drycoal May.
Dry's gonna whistle pig. It's my favorite bourbon. Over to attack old axe boy over there. I can't remember his name.
Ashrin.
Yeah,
Ash.
Yeah, axe boy. Pig's gonna hit him with a gore at a. Ooh, what's Pig's attack? 21. Does a 21 hit?
No.
All right, fine. Dry is gonna attack E for his first attack. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
So Dry's gonna crank him up. That's 8 total damage.
What?
8 damage?
Yeah, that's why I don't use my sword.
Well, it's a 2D. Because it's a +1 striking, so you're adding double damage, right?
Is
You're
it
rolling
plus
2
one?
damage die.
Yeah, I'm
2d8?
Yeah, 2d8 plus 4.
Jesus,
You double two'd it.
Yeah.
that was a shitty roll, Bill. You're gonna be better than
Sorry,
that.
sorry, Brad.
You know what?
What?
It's enough. And E goes down.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Fuck
These
you.
guys look like they've got HPs in the mid 30s.
All right, so Dry has
Fireball.
one action
Pretty
left.
crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck off over to here.
Yeah, you run off with your guts kind of split open right
fucking
now.
bleeding out.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. And it is the anti-paladin's turn. Let's see. So let's see here. Yeah, so you did a 30-foot move. Yeah, that's your speed. He'd need 2 actions. I think he's going after you, though.
I mean, I don't blame him. I would.
He's like, look, you see, mother, we will win. Even though, like, these other guys are all fucking dead right
Just
now.
got roasted.
Yeah. But no, yeah, he's going to just scamper after Drycoal May. He's going to use 2 actions to get to you. His third action, he's bringing the mother back down on you.
Mother.
But I'll tell you, I have a low mod on this right now because I'm all fucking fucked right now. But that 28 might do it.
Yeah, it does.
D12 plus 12.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh man, could I do it?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, I'm
21
down.
points of
I'm down.
damage.
Oh,
down.
shit.
Oh man.
Dry's down.
Man, you get moved. Well, you're already before the anti-paladin. You go to Dying One, Og, Julianus, and Tompton.
He's going to actually draw his switch scythe, and then he is going to run up here. I know, he's going to run over here next to
No
Dry.
reaction from C. C doesn't have his thing repopulated, so yeah.
We're going to swing one time. I'm not going to try to heal you because it'll end badly, Bill.
That's fine.
But I'll try to go over here and at least get his attention.
I'd rather not bleed out.
Switch scythe.
At a plus 15, here we go. Oh, it's going to be a 31 natural 16.
Oh, there we go.
You hit.
Good deal. So this will be 2d6 plus 4. 13 damage.
All right.
Nice.
You know,
Didn't want to use thirst on him, huh?
Well, I because of the runes are on the switch site.
Oh, gotcha.
So I wouldn't
Yeah,
transfer over to it. Yeah.
Want to see thirst in action these days?
Very nice. Ashrin felt that one. Anything else?
I'll do it.
Sirio.
All right, I'm going to move down to get right next to Mitch, and I'm going to point my hands toward these remaining 2 club-wielding dudes and shoot out a rejuvenating flame.
Oh, man. It's curtains for them. Each one has 5 HP left.
Yep. So that's 12 fire damage, 12 healing to Mitch, and 3 temp HP to Mitch.
They both die. They both failed their reflex saves. These ruffians are level 2. It's just that there were 5 of them. They both roast, and it is down to Ashrin, who is not level 2. He's a higher level combatant, I think, as you guys have seen. All right, that's going to lead us to Mitch.
All right, Mitch has got his armor on. He's going to keep just the one sword in his hands. He's going to explosive leap from his position to right, just up a little bit from Ashrind here, putting him in a flank with Og.
Into the flank. Let's see here. No reaction from Ashrin when you do that.
Two-handed swing with the flaming Roka sword.
Come on, Mitch.
Evil sword. Evil kills evil. An 18 on the die.
Oh, it's almost a crit.
What?
It's going to be a crit.
31.
Almost a crit against off-guard AC, but accounting for the enfeebled and the off-guard, it is the upper edge of a crit. Almost a crit.
2
0 check.
Oh my gosh, I could 0 check it, but I won't.
0 check.
2d10 plus 8. So 32 damage on that, and then 2d6 for the fire damage, right?
Dang.
It's not a crit.
Oh, it wasn't a crit. So it's just the 1. All right. Just 1 damage on fire.
33 damage. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's the deal. There is a reaction to this. And the reaction is that the anti-paladin causes itself to take 2d6 extra damage through an ability called Destructive Vengeance, and then reflects that 2d6 back to you as well. I will roll that. And that is 7. So you will take 7 damage. The anti-paladin takes 7 damage.
Take 4
and
damage.
Then for the next couple, let's see, till the end of the anti-paladin's next turn, you will take a damage bonus from the anti-paladin as it sets its sights upon you. And that is going to be the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Jump, attack. Oh, wait. No, I've got to turn left because that was
I guess you do.
1 action to jump. I will tamper with his sword, or his axe.
Oh. Sure. Make the crafting check.
It's only going to be a 19.
With the clumsy, that will be a success.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So what happens? I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pull that up. I think it's a -2 as attacks, but let me just double check. -2 circumstance penalty.
Wow.
This guy's useless. I love it.
Draculmate.
Just gonna let him bleed out.
Yeah, I need you to make a DC 11 flat check, please. A recovery check.
That's a 4.
Oh dear. Dying 2. It is the anti-paladin's turn, Ashrin's turn. And he shouts some repugnant shit. He starts talking dirty. I mean, he is like he realizes now he's very likely in his final moments as he looks and his 5 cultist companions are all burning on the ground. He starts saying some gross shit. I'm not even going to get into it, but it's weird, okay? It's weird stuff. Two-handed swing versus Mitchell. Ooh, that's going to be a critical failure. Not a natural one, but it's a low roll. And I mean, his axe is all messed up and everything. He can't do shit. He'll take the interact action to go ahead and remove the crap from his axe, and then he'll, subject to the multiple attack penalty, he'll follow this up
With a one-handed axe swing, right?
No, I think it's a great axe. It's two-hander.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to take that hand off to interact and fix it, and then put the hand back on?
Very nice.
I think on that opening crit, I think we messed that up, because if you swung that two-handed, I don't think he ever used that action.
Well, I always let us draw.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. But in this case, I think we got to burn the action, right?
You're totally right. Yeah, so he'll remove the crap from his axe, and then he'll just choke back up on the axe, and that'll end his turn. Og.
So Og's got him in a flank, right?
Yeah.
So he's actually gonna spend an action to pull Thirst, because he hasn't ever got to hit a human with this.
Yeah, I know. We'll see what happens.
He's going to apply. He's going to use Analyze Weakness, and then he's going to swing. So he'll get sneak attack plus if he hits. Oh, god damn it. That's a natural 7. So this is going to be a tweener. 22?
It might hit.
I know, with all those
Off guard.
bonuses.
Against off guard armor class, it hits. It
Yeah.
hits because of the clumsy and because of the off guard.
That's awesome.
All right, so this is going to be 66 plus 4.
Oh,
With thirst?
With
Nice.
thirst. All right. 15, 21, 25, 29 damage.
Good Lord.
wow.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
Lord. You watch as Og, Julianus, and Tompton plunges thirst into the heart of Ashrin the anti-paladin. As you do this, Sugarfoot appears.
Yeah.
And she starts fist pumping in the air like crazy. Sugarfoot.
Was this the human?
gnome.
Was this the one I had to kill?
Oh, she's like, she looks at you and she goes, "You have to kill them all, Og." And she
Oh, I got
fist bumps. She fist pumps into the
yeah.
air, and then she skis off into the distance. Very, very happy. Thirst becomes empowered.
Yeah.
I believe, as you kill this anti-paladin. Dry Colmay continues to bleed out onto the ground, but Sirio's got a turn coming up. My God, guys, that was a crazy fight. What have you learned? There is apparently Lamashtu cultist activity happening
Sellen
in
Hills.
the Stolen Lands, in the Sellen Hills, and I will see you guys in episode 105.
Oh,
Take that, Lamashtu face.
yep.